everyone. Happy Monday. It's Lee with thebeautifullee.com and Digital Rain Records and leemichelle.net and a really bad rogue hair up here. Sorry about that. I am reaching out to you guys. I missed you all on Saturday. I had no air in my house and it was like 100 degrees in here and I was just like a giant melt. I knew nobody wanted to see that. So that being said, today I have a great topic to talk to you guys about, and it's really about your why. So, everybody does things for a reason. I remember when I was first with one of the direct sales companies that I used to be with in my past life, and those of you who know me know what it is. We had to do these find your whys, and it's a great exercise, don't get me wrong. It is an absolutely fabulous exercise. But if you are building a team or helping your team or just trying to figure it out for yourself, sometimes somebody's reason why is really a lot more than just what it appears. So for instance, my why was to have savings. And I remember this vividly. I was in Philadelphia and I gave the girl my why because we were doing role playing and all that, learning how to do this and how to be great coaches and mentors and all that good stuff. And I said, my why is to have savings. And she got so mad at me because she thought I was being some snarky little witch. And I'm like, seriously, I was not being a snarky witch. My reason to have savings isn't because I want to have money in the bank. Savings to me means that I'm okay. I'm by myself. I have no local family really to speak of. I do have a brother who did come and help me when my air was out, so God bless him for that. But other than that, that's about the only interaction I have with that family. I have an aunt and uncle and cousins up in Alabama, and I love them dearly, but, locally, I'm by myself. So if anything happens, I need to take care of me and my critters, and Millie was just a chunk of change, So I need to have savings because for me, that's security. And that means that I'll be okay. And so a lot of times we need to figure out, just in general, what our whys are. So if I said to you, what's your why? If you don't know, then you probably are not doing what you really want to do. Because one of my other whys has always been to help people. And that's why I love that we opened the record label, is because when I was growing up, if it wasn't for my grandparents, I would probably be dead now. I was in a very abusive family situation and I ran away with great frequency. And I remember taking my rabbit sage or basil to, I know I named them after herbs, but, taking my rabbit, putting it in a little travel cage, and going to my grandmother and taking her my rabbit so that she would take care of my rabbit, so that my rabbit would be okay because I was leaving because I couldn't take it anymore. And that was really hard. And if it wasn't for my grandmother and my grandfather, I would not have survived. Little emotional, but that's okay because, it's real. And so they gave to me a huge gift. They gave me the ability to do something where I wasn't told it was stupid, or I wasn't told, why are you doing stupid things? And they gave me music. And my grandmother saw me on stage, and I have a picture of that, and I think I've posted it. When I was at Coniston, and I sang Through the Eyes of Love. I remember this vividly. I still remember the dress too. Don't have it, thank God. It was like out of style now. But I sang Through the Eyes of Love. And apparently, from what I heard later on, my grandmother turned to my mother and said, you will give her voice lessons. And from then on, I had voice lessons. And I had something in my life that I was able to know that I did well. and that it didn't define me, but it gave me me. So my why has always been to give back. And so with our record label, we can give back. And to me, that's a really beautiful thing. First of all, we're giving people music, which music to me is a way to escape and or feel emotions or work through emotions. Because I remember when I had this guy, we all have those guys or girls or whatever, and they are the one, and you know it, and then you break up and life is miserable. And Brian and I broke up a lot. Not this Brian. And no, I have dated other people besides Brian's. But where you break up and and you're like so broken. And I had this mixtape back in the day of mixtapes, which I know a lot of people are not going to understand what mixtapes are or anything now. It's just a playlist, your digital playlist, and it's your sad digital playlist. But I remember that, and I would start with these really sad songs, and slowly they get happier and happier and happier. And music took me from where I was to where I wanted to be, because nobody really wants to be miserable. And so to me, that's what music gives to people. As I was saying, musical theater I absolutely adore. And, it's just fun. It's an escape. I am that person who goes to the movies or goes to see a play or a musical, and I totally lose myself in the movie or the whatever. So that's what I want to give back. I want to give back people that escape, that sense of this makes me better. And that's one of the things I'm so proud of with the music label and the music that we do. And we speak songs and we talk about just things that happen in life and how to get through them, and they're all very, very positive songs. And while life is not 100% positive, it's what we're giving back. So getting back to my original topic of why, that's why we do what we do, or that's why I do what I do. And hey, KK, you got to check out the first half. Facebook cut me off. But you've got to find that why. And if you don't have a why, then there's something that you need to look in yourself and see what it is. And if you say, oh, my why is that, I need to eat, that's a great why, but that's not really going to drive you to really achieve everything that you're meant to achieve. I had a representative who I love dearly. Her name is Janie. And I, good new district manager and all, oh, Jane, why are you doing this company and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, Lee, I got into this because my daughter needs braces. And I looked at this lady sitting across from me who was in her 70s. And I said to her, I go, Jane, no offense, but either you must really love this or your daughter has really bad teeth. And she laughed because she's just a great person, and she got what I was saying. She's like, no, I did it. Her initial why was because her daughter needed braces. But when she started doing what she was doing, she found that she loved it. And for her, her why became being able to socialize with people that she loved, being able to, be part of that group, to be part of doing something that she enjoyed, to be sharing something that she enjoyed. And for her, her why was a very social aspect. And that's great. A lot of times we do things not because, we have to, put food on the table. A lot of times we do things because we have to put food on the table. That goes back to Friday's conversation about having a job versus, actually being paid what you're worth, because we have to put food on the table. And when you start something new, yeah, you're still going to put food on the table because that's important. But, your real reason for doing it isn't to put food on the table. Your real reason to achieve your fullest potential is for that self-recognition. And I can't tell you what your why is. I really can't. But for me, yeah, you have that job to put food on the table, but your real reason to to build and be better and work above someone who's going to keep you in that pay grade, that pay level, is because you know what you have inside of you that you need to achieve. And that is one of the best reasons I know to do anything, is to make yourself be everything you can be. And that is why I founded thebeautifully.com. Yeah, it's a play on my name. I'm a walking adverb. Okay, I've been a walking adverb since college, so, or at least told I was since college. So, just to play on my name, my name. You know, it's all about beautiful thing, and I think one of the most beautiful things in this world is when somebody is able to achieve that why, you know, and their why, their driving factor isn't that initial I need to eat. It's that I need to do this to help people. I need to do this because I need to make sure that I will always have a way to support myself and my family. I need to do this because I want my child to go to private school. I need to do this because I want my, you know, my vacations to actually be vacations. I need to do this because I see the stress that it puts on my family when I go to that job and that we're struggling, and I need to do this to end the struggle, and I need to do this to give back for what was given to me. And that in the end is one of my biggest whys. So I hope that y'all got something out of today. This one was a little bit of an emotional one. Unfortunately, it's 2 parts. So if you came into the second half, which a lot of people are popping onto this one, hop back and catch the first half. Unfortunately, Facebook loves me. But yeah, there's a lot to do with figuring your why. I help people achieve their whys, and that is my why, you know, it's the helping. So feel free to reach out, guys. My number's all over the place. Y'all know how to reach me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm everywhere. You know, I'm here to help you be a better you if that's what you want. If you want to do some life coaching, I have a fabulous, fabulous mentor. I've talked about her before, Bumi Ajabad. She is amazing. And if you're looking for that, I'm happy to connect you to for that, because she is absolutely the most amazing woman, and I feel so fortunate to have known her. And I say that, and she's not dead, you know, to have her be my friend and to have met her is what I meant to say. But yeah, so definitely, she's got an amazing company. She does amazing things, and you know, make sure that today you do something for you. It's a Monday, I get it. But you know what? It's Monday. It's time to sparkle. So let's all go out, find our whys, find our today why, and maybe a future why. And maybe that's what we need to look at. If you have questions, reach out. I'm here. I love helping you guys. I love talking to you guys every day. And I really hope that this, you know, maybe struck a chord and gives you something to think about this week at your job. I will talk to y'all soon. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and y'all are on Facebook. I'm going to post this to YouTube. I've got some other stuff I'm hopefully posting this week, and I'm really behind on my postings. That's another one of my whys, is I need to get my postings done. But I've got to get some stuff posted to YouTube. And make sure on YouTube that you click like and subscribe, and the little bell if you want to know when I post, because that will help, because then you'll know, because I'm admittedly really bad about that, and that's one of the things I'm working on getting better at. So have an amazing Monday. Have, you know, a terrific, terrific week, and love you guys a lot, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.